Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes, but hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Darrell Hayden up next for the Mariners. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And at first, Christian Encarnacion Strand up next for the Mariners. 2 outs. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. And we're back. And on the hill, Darrell Hayden.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, calm, fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
We go to the bottom of the first. At the plate, Dion Pena.
Second baseman, Dion.
The line of the pitch. Hayden, a righty that throws with power. More than 300 wins in his career, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The pitch. And that one clips the corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's 1 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gavin Cross. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. Righty to the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. And here it comes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Righty delivers.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got it. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Gary Hillman. And a foul ball. And he deals. Swings and misses. 0-2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
0-2 now. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And the Diamondbacks down in order. We played an inning. No score. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Ryan Clifford. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Left-hand batter waits. Fouled off. He was late. Going 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the DH, Vaughn Grissom.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
One down, base is empty. Pitch is in there, and the count even at 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. In the air, right side. And it stays fair.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Buster Chavez.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here's the veteran outfielder, Buster Chavez. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Grissom at first, 1 gone. And strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now here is Curtis Mead. There's the strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 4. Two outs. Got it by him for the K. So one hit is all they get. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, Adael Amador. And a pitch. That one at triple digits.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Connor Wong stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And the righty deals. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. The wind and the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him swinging.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. Throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Dion Pena. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swings through that.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Arizona. Still no score.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Cross drifts towards it, hauls it in for the out, and there's one down. The fourth game of the World Series. And now the center fielder, Gavin Cross. Cross, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Gary Hillman, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Hayden, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Diamondbacks trailing by 3 here in Game 4 of the World Series. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Here's the left fielder, Ryan Clifford.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a strike.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Vaughn Grissom stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right through there for a strike. The Mariners leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Close, but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mariners 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Buster Chavez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swings through that one.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next, Curtis Mead. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Comes up empty.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swings and misses, struck him out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Amador now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Mariners 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Mason Engler.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Darryl Hayden.
And the pitch. That one is absolutely belted back there. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time.
Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Connor Wong. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The line to kick the pitch. Flips the corner, and it's 0-2. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Dion Pena. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 4-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the DH, Darrell Hayden. He's already homered in this game. Fought off foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
In the air to left center. Cross. Sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 33.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Gary Hillman. Hayden back to work. And a foul ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Clifford, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking. Out number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Now up next for Arizona, Vaughn Grissom, 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
2 down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. Here comes a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Another scoreless inning. And now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the M's 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in the desert, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Buster Chavez. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. He's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Meade now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just outside. And that's ball 1.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 down.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Next to hit for Arizona, Adael Amador. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Now 1-1. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he chases that one. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. It's the M's 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. 1 down. Darrell Hayden up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one.
Darrell Hayden.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jose Suarez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.